Stepping up to the plate, Malik Smith. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. The 1-2. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Span, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change-up down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Brett Gardner.
Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Drilled to the right side. Holmes is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Here's Didi Gregorius, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He carries a .308 batting average. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Gomez. Still going back. Gone!
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball and was able to find the hole.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Cone is there, and the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Man, I got to believe he was looking for that pitch right there. First pitch changeup, just not able to keep that one fair. He had been hunting that all day.
Behind 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Duffy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's got 22 hits in 43 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Ellsbury.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Span is there. And that's the 3rd out. Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Here's the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. First pitch on its way.
Designated hitter.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes now. Smith leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Span.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
As long as you act.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and ready for another chance. Brett Gardner so far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Brett Gardner.
And that's taken for strike 1. One strike now from Archer. And he takes strike 2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Span is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now at the side. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's C.J. Cron now. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order.
Leading off the fourth for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Giancarlo.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, his second of the game, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
That was an incredible home run, probably one of the deepest shots you'll ever witness outside of a home run derby. Show Track tells us the projected distance comes in at a whopping 490 feet on the dot. Absolutely amazing.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No balls and a strike to count. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He popped out in his first trip. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Tyler Wade. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Line drive to center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Yanks able to. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. That Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ellsbury on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Brad Miller. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Miller manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready now, Jacoby Ellsbury. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0. Popped up. Miller over to his left. Makes the play. 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brett Gardner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
The veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Gardner, base runner at first with 1 out. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Gomez to the track. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
The batter.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Schimpf scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First offering on its way. Line hard toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Denard Span. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game, and it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Wade ranges to his left, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready for another chance. Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Judge. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
And they're hoping 1 hit turns into maybe 2 or 3, I'm sure.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes and some.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends it. His hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night there.
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Sanchez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game. Ready once again. Jacoby Ellsbury, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Brandon Drury will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Aaron Hicks will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. First pitch on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping. He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he lines it out to center, and that's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Ball pulled in by Span, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kiermaier. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes. Here's Carlos Gomez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2. Is a slider that backs up for a ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard to the left side, but foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Gregorius moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brendan Drury. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. The long ball is played playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out.
Center fielder, Aaron.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. High ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in jam.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done, force out anywhere now.
He's set, here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Span is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Chaz Rowe enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Greg Bird, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Rowe has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the so next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Denard Span. He was a ground out victim last time up. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Gregorius has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 4.
Ready now, Wilson Ramos. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. New York blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Luis Severino earns the win, his second. 12 in the process. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes.